Okay, everyone, we're getting right on into DIY number 1. This is just a wooden plank I picked up from the Dollar General. I believe it was $4. And I'm going in with the color Apple Barrel in the basic white. And I'm just giving this one good coat of paint. And I'm so happy that that's all it took because I was almost out of paint. Okay, so I'm just covering the top. And I will do the sides as well. You can see I'm squeezing out the very last bit that I have. Okay, this is finished. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with these 3 little hearts that I picked up from the Hobby Lobby. They actually had a little wire stick that went with them, and I removed the stick off of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to place them on the board. This one's going to go on the left side. I'm going to put the red one on the right side after adding a generous amount of hot glue. There wasn't quite enough room to put the pink one on, so I kind of had to like stack it on top of the other 2, but I think that, you know, that worked out just fine. Of course, I have to go in and add more glue. It just didn't want to cooperate for some reason today. But we worked out all the kinks and got it finished. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and I'm going to be adding some stickers to each one of the hearts. And what I was trying to do is I was trying to find a sticker, you know, where you would be able to actually read the writing. And I got pretty close. I mean, you have to like actually be really close to it to read it, but it worked out. And I changed my mind on that one, and I went for a different one. Okay, the next step on this project is I got some ribbon. I went ahead and cut it, and I dovetailed the ends. I have 3 different kinds, 3 different colors. I'm just crisscrossing it to make, I call it a messy bow. Just crisscrossing the pieces here. I tried to incorporate the colors of the hearts, and with the ribbon, I did not have any solid red ribbon at all. I had everything but that. So, and now I'm just going through and I'm pinching it together, taking a piece of jute twine, and I'm going to be tying it in a double knot, and I will be cutting off the excess. Then I'm going to just take the little bow here and kind of fold it in half, and kind of pull, you know, the little ends out to poof it out a little bit. And I'm sorry, this part coming up is a little out of frame, but I added a generous amount of hot glue. I placed it in the right corner of this little picture. I call it a picture. And then I will be going in and pressing it down, so I didn't want to stick, but I'm going in. I had this little embellishment. I took it off of another project. I do that all the time. I switch things up, adding some hot glue and pressing it down in the middle of the bow. Okay, and we're getting ready to do the final reveal, and here it is. I hope that you all enjoy it. Please leave a comment in the comments below and let me know if you like this DIY. And we're going to get right into the next one. This is just one of the miniature wireframes, wreath frames, I'm sorry, from the Dollar Tree. And I got this poofy yarn from Hobby Lobby. I scored a gift card, a Hobby Lobby gift card for Christmas. So that is what I used to buy a lot of my embellishments. You know, I was not out any money except for, you know, the Dollar Tree items. Some I already had in my stash. Okay, I didn't want to make you sit through me twisting, you know, the poofy yarn around the wreath. So that's what it looked like when it was finished. I took this little embellishment here, this little sign, off of another sign because I thought it would look so cute there. I hot glued it down, and I'm going in with a little bow right here. And what I was going to do is I thought, okay, I'm going to add this ribbon for a hanger. And then I just, sat back and looked at it, and I thought, oh no. I thought, oh, that's ugly. I don't like that. I'm always changing my mind at the last minute. That's just, I'm sorry, that's just the way I am. And I just went in and just added a little bow to the back, or a little string to hold it. This is the finished project. Okay, we're going right into the next one. Excuse me. And I got this, I guess, like a little grapevine wreath from the Dollar Tree. Now, what I'm going to do here, okay, I got these little flowers from the Dollar Tree. These things have to be the prettiest flowers that Dollar Tree has ever put out. I love them. And they come with a little sticky tab on the back, but I was finding that it didn't want to stay. So I'm actually going in and just adding just a little bit of hot glue. Now, you know, I wanted to just go down one side of this wreath with these flowers. I mean, I think these are gorgeous. They look vintage looking. I absolutely love it. Matter of fact, I'm going back to the Dollar Tree tomorrow, and I'm probably going to buy 5 more packs. Well, maybe 10 if they have them. You know how it is. Every now and then you'll find something in the Dollar Tree that to you is a new item, and you're like, oh, you know, these can be used now. They can be used in the spring. They can be used in the summer. And you want to make sure, you know, that you have a good supply. So that's, you know, my tip to you. If you see something, buy plenty of it because you will use it again later. And like I said, I absolutely adore the looks of these flowers. And like if you have a granddaughter or a daughter, you know, that wears little hairbreadth things, you could use this, you know, these flowers to make some beautiful hair pieces. No, I shouldn't have said pieces. I should have said accessories. And here's the finished project. Guys, look at that. Oh, I love those roses. Okay, now we're going on to the next one. I got this heart from the Dollar Tree. I'm going in with the color by Waverly Ballet Slipper. I have left the link to Plaid paints in the description box below because I'm a Plaid ambassador, so I left the link for you. This took 1 coat of paint. I did not do the bottom. I just did the top and the sides. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this over. I have these 3 wooden beads from BB Crafts, which their link is in the description box below. And these beads are just wonderful. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make some legs out of this. It's going to be a riser. And I went in after, you know, I got the legs put on here and I let them set for a little bit. I went in with some more white paint by Apple Barrel, and I just painted them white. as you can see right here. Just making sure I got all down in the edges, because I didn't you'd be able to see it when you flip it over. Okay, I got these 3 little gorgeous cutie patooties at the Dollar Tree. And this is so simple, I don't even, know if you'd call it a DIY, but I guess it is because I did it, But I couldn't get that one LED candle. Every time I laid it down, excuse me, it shut off. So, I finally got it going. And you'll see, here it is, guys. I added some little beads, little vase fillers in there. I thought that turned out really cute. The last and final one, once again, so simple. Put in some pillar lights, pillar candles, and then I tied up 3 of these glass faces together with a beautiful piece of ribbon, and I think it turned out gorgeous. I want to thank you for taking time to watch my videos, and you all have a blessed and wonderful day.